Hi Gemini, thank you so much for clicking on this video. I am Rune Message and you are now watching Mystic Miz Olette's Tarot and Astrology. Thank you so much for being here Gemini. This is your March 2021 stars and cards. And before we get into it, I would just ask if you would like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Also click the notification bell just so that way you know when I upload new videos. So let's get going with your stars, okay? This is a general reading, and because it's a general reading, it's only going to resonate for some Geminis, not all Geminis. So if you have a birth chart placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in Gemini, and you're finding that it's not resonating with you, make sure you check your other signs as well. Also come back next month. Maybe I'm not touching on your story now, but I will touch on it next month. So just have a little faith that the messages that you get are for you when you hear them. So they are pretty much timeless, but I'm recording them for the month of March 2021. Alrighty. Alright, Gemini. So March 3rd, we've got Mars entering your first house of Gemini until April 23rd. So this is going to be a real boost to your confidence, Gemini, because Mars represents where we take action in our chart and, what we feel passionate about. And it's going to be you, yourself. So that's why I said it'll boost your confidence, your self-worth. You'll start to go after what you want. I also wrote here, watch your mouth, because you might be subject to volatile outbursts at this time. Like somebody might be going off on you, you might go off on somebody, but just be careful. Right now, you desire movement and focus on what you want. Act when it's time to act. Always be ready. All right, so that's a lot, but you have this energy going until April 23rd. So on March 5th, we've got a moon wobble, which is happening in the sign of Sagittarius, which is your seventh house. So the moon wobble happens when the sun squares the lunar nodes by 90 degrees, right? That is a square. So we got the sun in Pisces squaring the lunar node. So we got the north node in Gemini the north node is in Gemini, your first house, and the south node is in Sagittarius, your seventh house. So you might feel this off balance energy between yourself and others at this time, like what you have to do for you versus what you have to do for other people. Also, this volatile energy, it can bring about some extreme weather patterns. So we have seen some extreme weather this year so far. So we'll probably see some more. I feel like this is not the end of that pattern. But this energy also lets you know changes in the air. We're moving into the age of Aquarius, all right? On March 13th, we've got the new moon in Pisces. Pisces is your 10th house, Gemini. So this is a time to set new intentions or to start something new regarding your 10th house. So you could be starting a new career, a new job. You might be getting a promotion. So that way you're starting a new position within a job, or you're changing status. You could be getting married, you could be getting divorced at this time. But whatever the case, I need you to release doubt, step up and claim what is yours. So, like I said, you've got all this new moon energy, you've got Mars in your first house. Anything that you doubt, you shouldn't have any doubts right now. So, if you have doubt holding you back, let it go. It's not serving you. Okay. On March 15th, we've got Mercury going into this Pisces 10th house. So Mercury is in detriment in Pisces, and I say that because Mercury is a thinking sign. Pisces is a feeling sign, so Mercury might feel a little bit unstable and ungrounded here, or you might feel like you're fogged up in your brain, like you can't really think. That's normal with this energy, so just be patient with yourself. Excuse me. Since it's in the 10th house, you could be talking about promotions, talking about a raise, talking about new positions, negotiating new positions for yourself. But ask for what you want is the most important thing. Ask for what you want, Gemini. You just might get it. Alrighty, on March 20th, we've got the sun entering Aries, which is your 11th house. The 11th house represents our friends, our groups, our networks. And the sun going into Aries represents our astrological new year. Aries is the first sign. So we're coming from the end to the beginning. So this could really be happening in your life as well. You could be having a new beginning with friends. Maybe you and a friend are going into a partnership and you're doing something together that's meaningful. But whatever the case, you're focusing on friends, like-minded people, groups, networks. New people are going to start coming in and coming and going. Allow the ones to leave. Like, nobody really leaves, it's a small world, so you'll see people again, but just don't take it personal when they want to leave your life. Go ahead and let them leave your life. Focus on your hopes, your dreams, and your wishes here too. Because if we started out the new year with all these New Year's resolutions, and the reason why they don't really get going until now is because we were still in the year of 2020 until now, or at least the energy of 2020 until now. As soon as everything moves into Aries, we move into the year of 2021, and now we focus on new things, new beginnings. And so Aries rules charisma, passion, and enthusiasm. So whatever it is, you're going to be very excited about things that are happening with your groups and with your friends and with your network of people and the people that you meet that are starting to come in that are more like you. Like, you'll be happy about that, Gemini. And on March 21st, we've got Venus going into the same 11th house. So this is causing a Sun conjunct Venus aspect, and this aspect is all about loving yourself. So you're going to be loving yourself, and then your friends are going to be coming and loving up on you some more. But really spend some time loving yourself, saying the affirmations: I am loved, I am loving, I am lovable, doing the things that make you feel good about yourself, right? And then you'll get harmony and blessings in your friends, your groups, your networks. You might even get some new customers, some new clients that become long-term friends. You may get a wish come true, like a wish might come true, or you might meet somebody that feels like fate, like, oh my God, where you been all my life, kind of feeling with this person. But your tribe starts to find you, and you're feeling more charming, you're feeling more attractive. The people that are coming in are like finding you attractive as well, with Venus in this 11th house. And on March 28th, we've got the full moon in Libra, which Libra's your fifth house. So when we have a full moon, they're usually about something that we see that needs to change, like the spotlight, and now we need to change something or make an adjustment or release something, purge it. So the fifth house is about love, romance, children, joy. So basically, how can you change to bring more joy into your life? What do you need to change? What do you need to let go of so that you can be happier day to day? Focus on romance, children, joy, even self employment, and also focus on your inner child healing. What we get what we are, not what we want. So focus on healing your inner child. Like, if you're feeling like your inner child needs some love, love it now so that way you can move into the next season and have what you want. Also, love your children now. You might even decide right now you want to make changes so you can have a child and bring a child into your family, or maybe a child is leaving right now. This could also be indicating some energy where a child is leaving a parent's house and you're feeling some kind of way about it. So, Gemini, take it how it resonates, but that's what I have for your stars this month. So let's get into your cards. This month I'm going to use the Modern Witch Tarot by Lisa Sterl.
If you're looking for this deck, you can find the link below in the Amazon link. I am an affiliate of Amazon, so if you use the link to purchase a product, I do receive a small commission, and I appreciate that small commission because then I use it to better the channel by getting new equipment, getting new cards, getting new lights, getting new backgrounds. And also, if you like the Modern Witch Tarot, you might even like the Modern Witch Tarot Journal. So I got this journal for Christmas, and I love it. I spent so much time with it. I actually wrote all in it, but basically in the front is where you're going to keep your meanings. And you can do some research and write different meanings and that type of stuff. So I really like this journal, and if you are someone who's looking to learn tarot, I suggest getting this. So the link is below for the tarot journal and the tarot deck.
So let's go ahead and see what we need to know for Gemini for the month of March 2021. Gemini, what messages do we need to know for March 2021 for my gems? Let's see. Alrighty, on the bottom of the deck, Gemini, we've got, oh my God, everybody's been getting this in the readings, and you've seen me shuffle. So you got the Tower. I feel like 3 signs have gotten this Tower so far. And the tower is basically the age of Aquarius. Like the tower is ruled by Uranus, Aquarius is ruled by Uranus. And because we're coming into the age of Aquarius, like things are changing to where they will never be the same. Again, we're going through a rebirth, a transformation. So you might feel like there's destruction and chaos around you, or things are falling to where you're unsure, you have uncertainty, you don't know what's going to happen, but you just know that change is inevitable. So that's scorpionic energy, and that is the theme of your reading. Wow. So your first card out is the Four of Pentacles. So you're trying to hold on to something, Gemini. You're trying to hold on to your stability and your security, and you're working on one thing. And you got three things that you wish you could work on, but they're not receiving as much time and attention as the one thing is, but you're holding on to something, okay? And then you got the Emperor reverse, which I feel like Scorpio had this too. And the Emperor reverse is coming in crossing you. So this could be somebody who's very immature. This could be a narcissist too, but somebody who's immature, who only puts their feelings, like they're kind of selfish. They're only worried about themselves. They put their feelings above other people. Or they win at all costs. They only do what's best for them. So this could be you or somebody you know. It also represents an Aries, so it can be an Aries that's coming in and being really selfish towards you. But let's see here. It could be you also being stubborn too and saying you're not going to do it. It's your way or the highway, pretty much. Your way or the highway. At the bottom of the reading, we got the Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles is about learning something new. It's like a childish energy. So it could be a child that you're dealing with, an Earth child, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or just somebody that's younger than you. But this person is learning something new so that they can bring in tangible things like money and cars and houses and that type of thing. But right now they're in the learning stage. So maybe you're learning something new right now, Gemini. You're just at the beginning stage of learning something new. And in the past, you have the Knight of Wands here. So this again represents fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. This could have been somebody that was a player that came into your life, swept you off your feet, gave you the D, and then ran off. Or this could be your energy. Maybe you're a player right now, Gemini. Maybe you're going around spreading your royal oats everywhere you go. But this is definitely something that came in fast and left just as fast as it came in. All right. And then at the top of the reading, we got the moon. So this makes sense because you got the full moon happening in your fifth house, right? And fifth house is about romance. That full moon is coming in, but I feel like there's something you can't see yet. There's something you don't know yet. There's some lies and some deception. It could represent a mother, a controlling mother, or it could represent the divine feminine. So the moon represents so much, but mostly it's secrets, lies, and deception, something that you don't see. Somebody's going to sneak up with you. You're going to learn about something around that full moon at the end of March. And when you do learn about it, then you get to heal. You've got the Temperance card, which is Sagittarius. So you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, but I really feel like you're going to step into your healing, right? Look, you even got one foot in the water and one foot out. It's like you're trying to step into healing. You want to be happier. You want to feel better. You want to do more with your life. And you got to release and let go and forgive the past in order to do that. This could also be like a spiritual awakening too. Like you're deciding to take the high road. Like there's people around you that are toxic and negative, but you're going to take the high road. Sorry, I had to drink my tea. Alrighty, Gemini. And how you see things is the Six of Swords. So you could be leaving. Like you could be like, I'm leaving. I have to leave because I need something calmer. I need something better. I need something that's more my speed, right? And so you're leaving. I feel like you've already left. That's how you see it, is you're leaving. And how others see you is either that you're getting your wish with the Nine of Cups, or you're their wish fulfillment. They see you as somebody they wish to be with, somebody they They want to be like even. Um, but or they could even see you as having an addiction, like if you're drinking too much. This is the card of doing too much with the drinking, the drug, and that kind of stuff. So take it how it resonates, Gemini. But I look at it as like they see you as getting your wish. When you leave, you get your wish when you leave, right? And so that's how I see it. And what your hopes and fears are, you've got the Page of Cups here. So like I said, this also represents healing again, emotional healing, like you want to be healed. This could also be fertility. Maybe you want to start a family, you want to have kids, or even just a romantic invitation. Like maybe you want something new in romance, which that fifth house is about to show you something. And then maybe you'll decide, you know what, I don't want that. I want something new and different and fresh. All right. And then what you get at the end is the Seven of Wands. So stand your ground, Gemini. A couple different signs have been getting some of the same cards. So I would say there is a theme in my readings this month. So make sure you watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. But you are standing your ground. If people try to challenge you, you will win. They will not win against you. You know what's best and you win. Like this is the challenge me if you want to because I'm going to win. I'm going to slay you. That's what that is, Gemini. So overall, like I said, I don't really see love here. I see that you want love, like, or you want a new invitation of it, but you're gonna see something that's ugly with the moon, and it's gonna cause you to heal, to go into a healing, and you might even move away from this Emperor energy, whoever this negative narcissist is. You're gonna move away from them and start something new. So that's what I get with your cards. Remember, this is the Modern Witch Tarot. So if you like it, you can go ahead and purchase it below using the link below. And now let's get into your second reading with the Psychic Tarot of the Heart by John Holland. I love this deck. This is one of my favorite decks. So let's see, what does Gemini need to know for the month of March 2021? Yeah, I got a few things on my table that I gotta get out of here. What messages do we need to know? All right, so the first card out is Flow, which is the Wheel of Fortune. So, like I said, things are changing. You're coming into your destiny now, right? You should feel like you're in the flow of things. Basically, this is like the vortex. Like you've put all this stuff in the vortex, and now it's starting to flow with you because you've gotten onto the vibration of what you really want. You are what you want now, right? And so that's why you become that and you put yourself in the flow, Gemini. So go with the flow. That's the other advice here. And then you got the Ace of Pentacles, which is strengthening bonds here. So the Ace of Pentacles traditionally is about something new, a new opportunity, a new job, a new career, a way to make money. But strengthening bonds, like I said, you got a lot of 11th house energy. You might be meeting new people and you're getting to know these people and you're strengthening bonds because you're finding out that these people are like-minded and you can actually do something with these people that makes sense, that will bring in the coin. So that's the first coin. And then we've got a 10 and a 1, so 101. Then we've got the 3 of Pentacles, which in this deck is called Reach Out. So maybe there's a friend that you know has a great opportunity for you. It's saying reach out to people that you know that can help you. Maybe you've been a little bit isolated, Gemini, so it's time for you to come out of that. Traditionally, the Three of Pentacles is about working on your skills, bringing something into fruition that's a talent, a skill, a gift, or learning something new, like a trade, something like that. So the Three of Pentacles here, though, is saying reach out so you can strengthen bonds. And then we've got teach, which is the Hierophant. So it's time for you to teach what you know. Get on a platform. There's a few different teaching platforms, maybe like Thinkific. Make a course. If nothing else, at the very least, create a course about your knowledge. But it's time for you to get on a platform where you can teach. And here we go with the Purge and the Moon. So this is, again, the Death card. It's time for you to release. Like first we got the Tower, and now you're getting the Death card. It's time for you to release things that are no longer serving you, so that way you can bring in what you really need into your life. All right. And lastly, we've got the Hangman. Observe. So the Hangman is all about watching and waiting. Like you're probably not going to take the action that you should take because you've got Mars in your first house. It looks like you're going to be taking some time to observe before you act. So look, it's like a look before you leap type of energy, okay? But I like this for you, you know. It's like you got to release something, something dies, and it gives you some time to, you know, because even with not the Hierophant, but the Hangman, he's just hanging around waiting, you know. So this is going to give you some time to think and hang around until you decide where you want to go. But you're in the flow of things. Like you've got four major arcana cards here. Flow is the Wheel of Fortune, the Hierophant, the Death card, and the Hangman. And then you got two Pentacle cards. So it's really about change. Like I really feel like Gemini, things are changing for you, and you gotta go with the flow, and you gotta be willing to release things. Like if you see it, it's just like what Maya Angelou said: when somebody shows you who they really are, you have to believe them. So that's why when it's saying observe, like look at those things. You know, like if somebody is acting one way and then talking another way, you've got to use discernment to know what's what and what's best. Like that person doesn't have your best interest at heart. You just got to know that. So go ahead and think of a yes or no question, a question that will be answered by yes or no. We're going to get into your yes or no questions. I'm going to pull a rune from my trusty little rune bag. And if the rune is upright, your answer is yes. If the rune is reversed, your answer is no. And then we'll get into the rune message with the Book of Runes by Ralph H. Bloom. So think of your question, Gemini. What do you need to know? What is the answer to Gemini's question for the month of March 2021? And what do they need to know? What is the final message for Gemini, March 2021? Gemini, March 2021. I have one in my hand. I feel like I'm going to take it. What does this say? Oh, wow. I pulled the blank rune for you. So with that, I would say your answer is a maybe because there's nothing on the rune. The rune can't be reversed but there's nothing on the rune, Gemini, that I pulled for you. So it's the blank rune. It's called unknowable. So that's why I say your answer is probably like a maybe because it's unknowable. It's like the the runes are being secretive. So your answer could be no, could be yes, but it's unknowable at this time. So unknowable is on page 142. And then like I said, that kind of goes in with the energy of the Tower that was underneath your reading. So crazy. So blank is the end, blank is the beginning. This is the rune of total trust and should be taken as exciting evidence of your most immediate contact with your own true destiny, which time and again rises like the phoenix from the ashes of what we call fate. So like I said, something is fated, especially with the destiny card. You got the Wheel of Fortune. Something is fated to happen, to fall, and not be a part of your life anymore. The appearance of this rune can portend a death. So somebody could physically die, or it could be a death of a situation. And you did get the death card in the Psychic Tarot of the Heart. All right. But that death is usually symbolic and may relate to any part of your life as you are living it now. Relinquishing control is the ultimate challenge for the spiritual warrior. Here, the knowable informs you that it is in motion in your life, in the blankness which is held undiluted potential. At the same time, both pregnant and empty, this rune comprehends the totality of being, all that is to be actualized. Drawing the blank rune may bring to the surface our deepest fears. Will I fail? Will I be abandoned? Will it be taken away? And yet, our highest good, our truest potential, and all our fertile dreams are held within that blankness. Willingness and permitting are what this room requires, for how can you exercise control over what is not yet in form? The blank rune often calls for no less an act of courage than an empty handed leap into the void. Drawing it is a direct test of faith. The unknowable represents the path of karma, the sum total of your actions and their consequences, the lessons that are yours for this lifetime. And yet, this rune teaches that the very depths of old karma shift and evolve as you shift and evolve. Nothing is predestined. What beckons is the creative power of the unknown. Whenever you draw the blank rune, take heart. Know that the work of self change is progressing in your life. So we talked about that, Gemini. With Mars coming into your sign, your focus is on you. With the moon wobble, your focus is on you versus others. And then again, with the new moon, your focus is on work, on your career and your status. And Mercury is in your status and career. And then we got the sun in Aries in your 11th house, your friends. Venus in the 11th with your friends. The full moon in Libra, your 5th house, is about your love and your romance. So you might be changing things completely right now. Things are unknowable. So really, I would say your answer is really, like, instead of maybe, it's kind of like a no. Because if you don't know, like, would you just blurt anything out? Would you just do anything? Like, it's up to you to take a risk, yeah. But only you know. But it's unknowable at this time. So wow, Gemini. I like your reading. I'm a little freaked out by the readings because they all keep coming up with the Tower energy, which goes with the age of Aquarius. So if you're looking for a personal reading, you know what to do. Check the information below in the description box. And I will see you next month in the April month. Please be sure to like and share and subscribe. Peace and namaste, Gemini.